So the Food Forest project here, you can see how much more sun's getting in there versus literally none before. And so for you guys that have been following along with this, you know, we can have berry bushes here, other trees, blah blah blah, whatever we want to plant, and it will have the sunlight now. Also, this row of pines right here, I had thought, based on the way the land looked right here where the nursery tunnel is, and then there's just kind of gentle slope, and it goes through the woods too, where those pines are at. So I had thought that the previous people that lived here, they used to plant sunflowers out here, and I figured he came through with his tractor and just like they did a path of something right here, and when they stopped planting it, those pines just grew up there. We found an aerial shot from 1998, and this section right here is completely open. So yeah, it's not even really a natural edge to the woods. It's where it was disturbed really heavy next to something that wasn't disturbed at all, the woods, and then these pines grew up like weeds in place of that. The city's been dumping more leaves, so that's cool. That went from 2 piles to we have 5 now, I think. That's a lot. So it makes sense for them to dump here now, so they're gonna fill up this area, and then along the woods I'm gonna clear the brush out, clean it up so they can go around, back up, and then dump along the woods. We can use those leaves then as mulch for the plants and stuff like that.
Check out this cone cabbage.
That's nice.
Yeah, look at this one. Looks so cool.
Yeah.
It's like a flower.
So we're doing some harvesting today, just stuff like the cabbages, some root crops, things that can handle being stored a little longer. It won't make much of a difference. And we're doing that because we have a lot of greens to harvest Thursday. So that's gonna take a lot of time. We're gonna have to wash and pack everything. Kohlrabi. So just trying to take the workload off and spread it out. The city's still dumping here, so that's a massive pile of leaves. That's so awesome. Looks like it's largely oaks too. Yeah, this is really cool. Alright, it is cold today, so it was like 30 or around 30 last night, and that definitely had to kill some caterpillars. Hopefully that resets the life cycle and we can move on without all that damage. Here's a plot of carrots at pot 6, and I'm gonna cover these just to hold extra warmth and try and push some growth. Now that we've had a freeze in these guys, I'm not so concerned about leaving it covered and not seeing it every day to see a bunch of damage. This was reseeded twice, so to get this, and yeah, the root cover's already here, so might as well. That's what I'm talking about. Frozen and dead. Okay, we got a pretty good frost this morning, so it's frosted all week, but some spots that we have that I know the plants are a little more susceptible. In the morning when I know the sun is rising and it's about to start warming things up, I'll turn the irrigation on to warm up that area. Yesterday was a really big harvest day and we needed to get everything done because the Honey Hog and their other restaurant ran out of salads, so that happens quite a bit, so we had to wash really fast and then go and deliver. Okay, for Thanksgiving market, it's normally a pretty big market, who knows this year, but there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. Like really everything kind of starts in late summer, so you have to deal with the heat. Alright, so this is time to prep for fall. So there's two things. If someone asked me about fall gardening, I would say plant double what you think you're going to need and start it at the end of summer. And yeah, so this is part of the challenge. You have the heat of summer, the weed pressure of summer, the pest pressure of summer, the fungal pressure of summer, any kind of crazy weather, and you have to jam all this stuff into now. And yeah, if you have infrastructure projects too, so all those things come into play. The pest pressure, hurricanes, tropical storms. Yeah, we got a tropical storm warning. That's the first time I've experienced that here. And today's wash and harvest day. We did a lot yesterday, but hopefully we don't lose power. There it is. We got 3 inches of rain just last night and this morning. Freezes, you know, whatever it may be, there's a lot of stuff, there's a lot of challenges that it takes to get vegetables this time of year. But you know, it's almost 100 pounds total of salad mix this week. There's also bagged spinach, bagged arugula, bagged baby kale mix, tons of head lettuce, got a lot of fennel, collards, kale in here. I mean, you know, this all stacked up over here. This is ready. I gotta wash these carrots today and harvest another tote of carrots. Yeah, and then all the Asian greens, the tatsoi, the pak choi, and then the cabbages, beets, turnips, radishes. Yeah, just a lot. I mean, it was a pretty big harvest this week. So I planned this bed to be ready around Thanksgiving. These are purple carrots, if y'all remember that. And then I'm gonna do bed prep here. Take this turnip bed out, and then this like wannabe red Russian kale and spinach bed, and get these guys seeded in carrots here where the turnips were. They didn't really do much, so I'm gonna plant a root after a root and I compost. I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. And then this edge bed will be Swiss Charter kale, not sure yet. Okay, I got these beds clean and the compost down. So you guys probably saw how many weeds are in that. It took a little bit, but got the wheel hoe here. That makes it a lot easier. What up?
Not done yet?
Ah, come on.
LOL, JK. Drop it.
We neglected these beds. So
bad.
yeah, it took a little extra effort, but it'll be good for the whole winter. Probably have to hand weed it a couple times, but that's it. All right, so it should be ready by Thanksgiving. So here they are. These are pretty dark purple, and they should provide a really nice, something different for people's Thanksgivings, being purple. And actually when you cut into these, there's like a orangish center, and that's pretty cool too. And then these, the greens, you can put into like broths and stuff, or make, there's a Japanese dish that we make that's really cool and really easy. But I don't know what it is with the purple carrots, but the foliage has like a ton of flavor. What up, George?
Hey! I am putting together all the pre-orders for Thanksgiving, so I updated our shop website or website shop, and people could choose what location they wanted, so Charlotte, Hickory, Conover, or farm pickup. So
cool.
Putting all those together.
All right, Emma, what's the extra amendment we put down for the winter?
Calcium?
Yep. Oh! We've had some really poor performing beds here due to all the rain and the caterpillars, so just taking the crappy stuff out and putting new stuff in. See if Emma remembers the cedar. Okay, the first thing you want to do is make sure that you got the right roller. So pull a seed out. I don't have any of these memorized, so see how that sits in there better? Mm-hmm. So now the next thing you do is change this wheel, the roller, out with this one. Hey buddy, dang. Dude, get out of the kale. Get that, buddy. So, see how you can see through here? You want to put some seeds in and then roll this like this and double check that it's actually putting the seeds out right. Do it long ways. Yeah. That's good. Now, over the bag. Spin it and make sure they're all coming out right. You gotta be able to see it, so you might have to do it out here.
Yeah, they are.
Perfect? Mm-hmm. Nice. Okay, now that that's done, put the seeder or the hopper back in. It's a 12-hole roller, so you want to look for 5 inches, the first one. So this gear has to be 14 and this gear has to be 9. And then when you set this down, put these in it. So it's 2 11s, so this is where the gears are kept. Pull the gear out. Okay. And then pull this other one out. Okay. Now you need a 14 here and a 9 here. So you want to set that one in first. Yep, over the guard. Yep, under there. Then put those back on, and these other ones go in here.
Seems simple, but I can never forget it.
Well, it's so many numbers when you look at this thing, and you know, you don't want to go through and put a bunch of seed out or not a lot of seed out and spend the time seeding and then have nothing germinate. 5 rows. So you do the edges, the center, and then in between those 2 lines. Alright, real busy Friday, real busy farm pickups. Really appreciate all the support. There was actually a lady that came that watches our videos. She bought a lot, looks like she bought a lot of carrots, so thank you, that's awesome. And yeah, we sold a lot, so I'm out actually harvesting more salad mix now because I have like less than half what I should be taking to the market, so I need to get that done still. And sorry for no food for stuff this week. I actually had the back pain that I had last year that put me out for like all winter, and so I went to the chiropractor right away and it helped, but he told me to calm down, so I gotta calm down for a little bit. It's another reason why I put these leaves here along the edge, and so now we have to get those incorporated before we can take more stuff out and clear it out even more. So that's a little way to force myself to chill out. Yeah, so if anybody doesn't know, I have a birth defect in my spine that I didn't know about until I was 30, and I spent like all my life as a kid outside doing stuff. I skateboarded a lot, landscaped for like 10 years, was a tree climber and arborist for 3 years, and in between that I did some military stuff as a heavy equipment operator, so I've done a lot of work, and yeah, I wore it out. I had no idea. And anyways, so 2 weeks after I turned 30, I had like this terrible shoulder pain. Turned out being like nerve damage. My back was whatever, didn't form right, and I wore it out. So when Dr. Davis tells me to chill out, I gotta chill out. Also, next week, Thanksgiving week, not gonna do a vlog for out here, but I do have a video from when DJ was here. DJ's a pasture-based farmer, and he does a lot of chickens, a lot of ducks, a lot of turkeys, and he taught us how to debone a chicken, and then you make like this wrap out of it and put vegetables in it. It's called a ballotine, I think, but it was really cool. So I recorded the whole process, and I'll post that in place of our vlog next week, and then the week after Thanksgiving I'll be recording stuff again. It'd just be nice to chill out, and I want to make the videos better and be able to plan things better. This whole year was just like rush, build, record stuff, find time Saturday night or Sunday night into Monday even to edit and post stuff. So I gotta find a better plan, so next week I gotta figure that out. There's a lot of stuff that we could still bring value to people, I think, and there's a lot of stuff that we have to learn, and then hopefully people can learn along with us. That's the point. So yeah, really appreciate the support through YouTube. Hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving, and thanks for watching.